So today for Vlogmas day 4, I think, I thought I would do a bit of a like Christmas gift guide. I have done all of my Christmas shopping, which I'm pretty smug about because I finished it before December started, because I did a lot of it in the like Black Friday and Cyber Monday and Giving Tuesday sales, and then also because obviously I'm away right now and I'll be celebrating Christmas in England, I need to get all of it shipped back to my parents' address so that it will all be ready for me when I get home so that I can wrap it. So if you guys already have been following my channel, you'll know that I try and buy secondhand, I try and shop ethically, so I'm going to kind of try and include some of that in here, but also give you a little bit of inspiration of stuff that you can buy your loved ones this Christmas. So I kind of bought my stuff from 5 different sources, I guess, like 5 categories. The first category that I try to do for people is just time, like spend time together rather than buying an actual thing. I don't know if it means I'm getting old, but to me time is like the most valuable thing you can give people, and because I'm away so much, all I want to do when I'm home is just do stuff with people, hang out with people, like make memories and kind of do things that are a bit more like special or luxurious together. So for my best friend, we are just gonna like go out for dinner and then have like a movie night at hers with kind of hot chocolate and Christmas films and all that kind of thing, and to me that is so much better than if she got me like, you know, some really cute silk pajamas or I don't know. So for me, I would definitely try and consider whether there's like time-based things you can do with people, and I think that stuff works best for people who aren't gonna be with you on Christmas Day, because I kind of think on Christmas Day you want like presents under the tree that you can unwrap and it's like more of an experience together, but people who you're just gonna see at like coffee and give them a gift, I think it's better to make an arrangement with them that you do something special together rather than a physical gift, but depends what you like. Then part 2, I think, is doing charity related things. So one of the things that I have done, by the way, if you think I might be getting you a gift, you probably shouldn't be watching this video because there's going to be some spoilers. But the second one, charity, obviously you guys have probably heard that like Oxfam, you can like give a goat and kind of buy these things, and I think they're really fun. But my favorite one that I've ever seen is twinning your toilet. So one of my relatives has just bought a new house that they're moving into, and so we have sponsored a toilet in, I think, Nepal or Burma or somewhere, you can choose the country, and then they build a toilet there where there's like not very good sanitation, and then it's partnered with your toilet, so they send you a photo of the little like metal shack in the middle of a mountain, and you can have it like framed and put that in your bathroom. So when people are using your bathroom, they're like, oh, I can also think of the one in Burma which is twinned with this, and I think that's just really fun. And charities are getting so creative these days with ways that you can do gifts, or things are a bit more, it's not just kind of a note in a card saying, you know, I donated on your behalf, which is really nice. They're thinking of ways to make it more physical and more feeling like a gift. So I think that one is really, really fun, and I will link to them in the description box as well. But I think giving to a charity that that person really believes in would be super nice as well. Like, you know, if there's one that's local to your area, like a smaller charity like a food bank or something, then I think it would show a lot of thought if you're like, you know, I know you really care about this issue, so I've donated to it on your behalf, rather than one that you care about. I think it's nice to think about what they would be interested in. Then number 3 is to try and support small businesses. This is something that I'm really passionate about, and it's not always possible, but Etsy makes that really, really easy because everyone on there pretty much is a small business owner, and I always love that phrase that every time a small business owner gets an order, they do like a little happy dance, and I always think of that when I'm ordering something from a smaller company. So I think that's a really nice way to do it if you can, and like I said, Etsy makes it really, really easy. So for example, I have bought someone silk pillowcases, which I think is such a nice gift, and they're reasonably expensive, but like I've combined with other people in my family or whatever, and the reviews, it's just this woman who makes them, so like they're all a little bit different, they all have different lace trim on them, and I think that's a nice way to be supporting someone who's like trying to build their dream as a side hustle or as a full-time thing. So I think that's really nice, and Etsy has so much stuff on it, loads of it's personalized. The way they organize the website is really good, so you can search by like type of person or type of gift, and it makes it really easy. So I definitely recommend Etsy. But a couple of my actual friends who have small businesses, which I will also link in the description box, one of them is called Roses and Whiskey. It's my friend Jess, and she makes crystal necklaces. So, you know, if you suffer with anxiety, there's like a crystal that helps with that, and all these different ideas of ones that link to what. And she is so hardworking and so passionate, so I've already bought a bunch of her necklaces, but they make a really nice gift. And also my friend Paige, who has made pins, like little badges, and they're really cute. They make such a nice gift. Quite a few of them are wedding themed, so if you know someone who's getting married, then that's a really nice gift that you can get. And obviously a lot of people now, YouTubers, have merch, especially even some of the smaller YouTubers. So like I know Madeline Olivia just launched her merch. So I think anyone who you follow online who has merch or who has a physical product, such a nice opportunity to get to support them by spending some money with them on a Christmas gift, because it's money that you're going to spend anyway, so try and spend it with someone smaller. Number 4 is kind of the opposite end of the spectrum, and that is buying stuff off of Amazon. So this is the one you're going to have to give me a pass. I know it's not a small business, I know it's not a particularly ethical business, but for convenience sake, like living abroad, ordering stuff on Amazon is so good because it just gets sent home. They've got so much choice. I found this year they've done quite a good job with having like curated gift lists. So I just went through the gift lists and was like, oh, this is cool, this will be good for this person. It gave me so much inspiration. One of the things that I've requested for myself, which I think would also be really good for other people, is a essential oils diffuser. So it's like instead of a candle, but you can put all different oils in it and water, and then it like fills the air with that lovely smell. They're pretty cheap, I think they're about £20, and they come with different oils, and then it's much safer than a candle, and it's much more effective because it like diffuses the scent really fine. I think to me it gives such like spa, yoga studio, luxury vibes. I love them. One of my friends had one and we were staying with her, and I was immediately like, I'm gonna add this to my Christmas list. So I think that's a really nice gift to buy people, and that's one of the things that I have asked for Christmas. And the final one, you will not be surprised to know, is buying stuff secondhand. This might depend a bit on who you're buying for, I guess. I know some people may not want to receive something secondhand, but most charity shops, I know for a fact, all year collect a bunch of the brand new stuff so that they can put it out at Christmas for people to buy as gifts. So things like, you know, like the Body Shop gift sets, lots of cosmetic gift sets and bath gift sets, but charity shops will be collecting things specially to put out at Christmas. So you can go to a charity shop and buy something that is brand new. A lot of charity shops also do actual brand new collections where they have things specially made, so that's an option as well. And then your money is going to a charity, which is so much better. So I would highly recommend you look in your secondhand options either on eBay, especially if you're buying something like technology, then eBay is so much better for that because it's going to be a fraction of the price and like exactly the same. And at least on eBay as well, they do tell you whether it's like brand new or looks new or is scratched or whatever. And if you're going to put it in a fancy gift bag anyway, it doesn't necessarily matter if it doesn't have the packaging. So I think eBay and charity shops are obviously like the #1 way to go. It hasn't really been very possible for me this year because we're away, so I have bought a couple of things on eBay, but charity shops I really need to physically be there. But I do still have a few things, like we're doing a kind of secret Santa amongst friends, and that stuff I intend to buy kind of last minute when I get home so that I can buy it from a charity shop. And some people, if they don't mind receiving stuff that's secondhand, then it means you can get them so much more. So I used to always get my mum clothes from charity shops, because let's say I was going to spend £20, I could buy like one scarf from Next, or I can go into a charity shop and buy like 3 outfits. So I used to go and buy her way more just with the same amount of money by buying it secondhand. So I think that is obviously the best way to do it. So definitely just give them a look, even if you're skeptical. Another thing that is good to buy from your charity shop actually is your Christmas cards. They get in Christmas cards especially, so the Christmas cards are new, probably cheaper as well, but it's money that you were going to spend anyway, so it means it can then become like a charitable donation rather than just an expense, which for me is a win-win. And the final idea, which isn't really a category but it's just like a kind of minimalism tip, is just to ask people for what they want, because then you're not getting them something that they're just going to throw away. It's stuff that they specifically have requested. So I like it when people just ask me what I want and I can just tell them, and then I just get exactly that. So for example, one of my relatives have asked if I would like something from Lush, and I was like, yes, but I don't want bath bombs because I'm traveling, but I really like the shampoo bar. So you can just ask for really specific things, and then it keeps everybody on track, and it means that that is something which I will definitely use, something that I would have bought for myself anyway, but now I'm getting it as a gift, and I just think that's such a better way to do it. I know it's not super romantic, but I just think it's better for everybody. If you really don't want to actually ask like that because you think it ruins the surprise, the final thing that I do is I have a little running note throughout the year in my Evernote of whenever someone mentions something that they want or something that they like, then I put it on my list, and then it's like they've told me what they want, so I know it isn't something that they're gonna just throw away or that's just gonna sit on their shelf and take up space. You know, the whole like minimalism thing makes that idea very stressful. So at least then it feels like they have requested it. And then it's also a fun surprise because they're like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I want. And you're like, I know, because you told me in July. So I think those are the best ways to get Christmas presents. That is how I've done all of my Christmas shopping. I also, side note, I'm thinking I'm gonna do brown paper wrapping, because if you guys don't know, a lot of Christmas wrapping paper is not recyclable, which is insane when you think about that massive pile of wrapping paper that you have on the floor on Christmas Day. So I'm gonna try and use recyclable wrapping paper, and I recommend that you do as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a bit more of a festive video for you today, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 5. Bye!